Okay, well, I guess it's time for me to get back to Little Solace and hand over that rose oil. They were so adamant I deliver. And I believe I've got a message from the Marauders Guild to go see them afterwards, but let's finish our business here. A gift from Walking One Buscaron. A gift for these ones. Fragrant oil pressed from freshly harvested Zimia rose hips. Such a lovely scent. This one had never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many walking ones are scary, many walking ones utter many lies and much deception, but this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Okay. Frixio wants you to discuss peace with Frixio. This one's been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Oh, here he comes. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the home of these ones. I mean, this is not my first time here, but sure. Oh, you two. How's it going? Ah, there you are, Zest. We've just been hearing tell of your deeds of daring do. Well done. Ah, the walking ones who aided NOSCEA. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you don't mind my asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. The misadventures, as Walking One calls them, of this one began when Imperial Ones entered the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one robed in black? Why do I have a feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Probably wise. Oh yeah, I saw him. Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of GRIDANIA. This missive bears the word of Elder Seedseer. Yep, here it is. This one sees. The walking ones of GRIDANIA are fearful of Lord Ramu. Plainly put, yes, your people summoned the Lord of Levin but once, yet that single occurrence has occasioned great alarm. But it is not as if the GRIDANIans dislike you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One Canisena. Be assured, like walking ones of GRIDANIA, these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramu to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counselled against doing so, but it was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramu was summoned, and all those who took part become touch ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touch ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touch ones meanwhile wanted to turn these ones into touch ones, and did know how, so this one fled to Little Solace with all these ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramu. But walking ones of GRIDANIA need not fear touch ones or Lord Ramu. Unlike other primals, Lord Ramu is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland where touch ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touch ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of GRIDANIA, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By the way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take the qualities embodied by the primer in question. In the case of the sylphs, Ramu's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, UL'DAH. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the Tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramuh. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of GRIDANIA will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, this one has written down the feelings of these ones. Please see these feelings are conveyed to Horned One Canisela. I can do that. Thanks very much. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramuh to rest. Well, for now, maybe. That Sylph Elder's very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jibe? If so, I feel it only fair to observe that one of us wouldn't recognise reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Okay, you two. Let's see, you have an interesting relationship. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would if you should deliver Frixio's message to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honour. The honour is this one's. Together let the walking ones of GRIDANIA and these ones find a way to live in peace. Sounds good. Yeah. Take care, you two. Please wait, walking one Zest. Okay. This one has yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. Oh, a crystal. When these ones summoned Lord Ramuh, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon walking one as a symbol of this one's trust. Ah. Interesting. Another one to add to my collection, I guess. Three now. Interesting. Spots for 3 more. This one was not mistaken about walking one. Walking one is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. Crueler. I'm not sure I like the sound of that. Brilliant light from within walking one enveloped the crystal. This one saw. Mark this one well. The crystal will one day be of use to walking one. Walking one must keep that crystal safe at all times. Sure, I can do that. Before walking one returns to GRIDANIA, this one would ask walking one to watch touch ones. So long as touch ones are not troubled, touch ones will not make trouble. If walking one witnesses touch ones make no trouble, mayhap walking one can testify to walking ones of GRIDANIA that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for touch ones. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Just to make sure. Right, Dave, let's head out to here then before we leave. No. Okay. Okay, there we go. I mean, everything looks reasonably peaceful. There are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. Yeah, that sounds like a good plan. We will leave them alone. Okay, so I'm wanted back in GRIDANIA. Before I do so, however, I am going to see what Marauders Guild have for me. Okay, Wernzone. I heard you have work. Ex-Master Wernzone appears to have some urgent news for you. Zest, your confrontation with the beast is at hand. Kujata has made his presence known. Reports place the creature to northeast of Red Rooster Stead in the vicinity of the Grey Fleet. There is little more for me to say but this. Harness all the strength you have built through your labours of sweat and blood, and unleash it, full fury upon Kujata and his menagerie of scavengers. Sigurd yet lies abed, trusting in your strength and praying for your victory. I ask that you go to the lad before the battle and tell him you venture forth to fell the object of his vengeance. Such news should cheer his ailing heart. The time has come, Zest Floatsaber. May your axe strike deep and true. Okay, guess it is that time. Right, what's the quickest way? I suppose we can go to the dry docks. And take a chocobo from there. Wish there was a more direct route to get there, but alas. Yeah, shipbuilding looks like it's coming along nicely. Well, not too far now, can see it off in the distance there. But yeah, a small way for right here would have gone amiss, that's for sure. If we can petition to get one thrown in here. Right, Sigurd is in there, still recovering. Oh, Nedard. A damn calamity, I tell you. I lost my wife, my son, my daughter-in-law in the aftermath. If it weren't for my grandson, I don't reckon I'd have much reason to linger on. No? Zest, I'm sorry for making trouble. Nah, don't worry about it. No, I deserve what I got. It's my own fault for not believing in you. But you came back anyway, and now you're going to take that axe to Kujata's head, aren't you? Yep, that's the plan. I know you can beat that bastard, you got to. Don't worry about it, I've got it. Please Zest, you gotta make him pay. Ah, you two, how's it going? I heard Kujata had reared his ugly head again and reckoned you'd not be too far behind. I hope you won't object to me lending what aid I can. We've been through much, you and I. I would see this tale to its end. Glad to have you. Crowbar, well, he thought much the same, so here we are, a pack of 2 to offset the ravenous beasts that follow in Kujata's wake. Crowbar, nice to see you. Might be I'm sticking my nose in where it ain't wanted, but I couldn't abide the thought of you facing that monster solo. Kujata's got his friends, so it's only fair if you've got a couple too. And what friends for if not to lighten your load? I already did some of the groundwork for you. Seems like a farmer and his wain have fallen victim to the fiend's pack. If we follow the trail of destruction, it might just lead us to the big bugger himself. Okay, sounds like a plan. Right. And away we go. Oh, that looks suspicious. You find a pot that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. I've got time for you, bird. Right, some more detritus over here. Find a barrel that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Okay. Okay, let me have a check. See if my buddy has any more skills he can use. Okay. Excellent. Nah, something else. A trail indeed. You find a crate that appears to have been dragged from the farmer's wain. Okay, well, I guess it's leading this way. Yeah, keep moving. Ah, here's the way in itself. Oh, wow. Hello there, Kujata. Well, it's about our time. This is it, Zest. Send the beast to the abyss. Focus on fighting Kajata. Leave the hyenas to me. Come on, you large bastard. Be on your guard, he's up to something. Throne bar, okay up there. Better finish this quickly. Looks like he's getting overwhelmed. Don't worry about me. And he's done. One moment too soon, it seems. And that's that. Zest. It appears our timing was fortuitous. The X-Master carried me here so I could see. Oh, we did it. How you feeling? You did it. You really did it. Yep. So dry wood. Ma, da, do you see? Zest killed the bastard. He's finally dead. Thank you. Thank all of you. Zest, do you reckon I could learn to swing an axe like that? I mean, why not? Just a young kid, you've got plenty of growing to do. Train. When I was big, I mean, I want to protect folk too. Keep them safe from, you know, monsters and things. He looks determined enough. What do you think? If you train hard, then naught is beyond your reach, young man. Then that's what I'll do. I'll train every single day. You'll see, I'll be the strongest hero there ever was. Sounds good, kid. You better rest up first. Get better. Start training now, you'll hurt yourself. Well done, Zest. I knew from the first moment we met you advised to meet any challenge. Thanks for your help. And you too. I saw it with my own eyes, and I can still scarce believe it. You brought down the mountain. It is done, Zest. You have answered the boy's prayers and upheld the pride of the guild. Hold your head high, Marauder. I shall be waiting your triumphant return to LIMSALOMINSA. Okay. Well, no time like the present. Let's head there now. I bet he still gets back there before me. Yep, and so he did. That was truly a mighty feat, Zest. Never have I seen a marauder so dedicated to attaining the pinnacle of his discipline. In recognition of your achievements, I, Axmaster Wenzone, pass on to you our guild's final technique, the thrill of battle. This skill teaches you to embrace the fear and danger of combat, allowing you to push well beyond the normal limits of your stamina. Though the thought brings me both joy and sadness, there is not more I can teach you. May the memories of your time here at the guild sustain you as you strive for ever greater heights of perfection. Experience now shall be your tutor. There will always be greater foes and deadlier challenges on which to test your blade. Of that I am certain. You enter a realm of our craft which even I have never set foot. I only hope that when you reach the very boundaries of our art, you will return to share your triumphs with us. Until then, Zest, may your axe ever swing true. Thanks for the guidance so far. I appreciate it. What do we want here? Let's grab these gauntlets. I need to get my fashion in check. It's looking a little bit haphazard. Anyway, something else for me, Wenzone. Ex-Master Wenzone needs an adventurer he can trust. Ah, Zest, just the man I was hoping to see. It's plain as the day that you've no equal in our guild. And I have a task I'd entrust to no ordinary marauder. To wit, I just received a message from an old comrade in arms of mine who now serves as a guardsman in Costa del Sol. It would seem the fighting has grown fierce in those parts and he finds himself in dire need of reinforcements. Mind you, this man is no white-livered whelp. He can wield an axe with the best of them, as evidenced by Master Gigaru's paying good coin for the services of he and his men. No, any enemy who could fluster that bunch is not one to be trifled with. I've sent Soquib ahead to tend to the wounded. Seek her out upon your arrival and she'll apprise you of the situation at hand. Very well. Do that. Costa del Sol though, I don't think I've been out that way. I have not. It's the quickest way out there. Ooh, no quick way out there, that's for sure. Actually, maybe the docks. Let me check. I believe I saw something amounting to passage to Costa del Sol last time I spoke to the ferry skipper. Aha! This ferry is bound for Costa del Sol. Are you riding with us? I am indeed. Save a lot of time. Right, since I haven't been out here yet, before I go seek people out, let us tune to the Aephorite. Is that man riding a pig? Anyway. Soquib, good to see you out here. Zest, ever the sight for sore eyes. A nasty bale of tails has been preying on this area of late, snapping and gnashing at everything in sight. Why, even the best men that Master Gigaru could find themselves no match for the creatures. Word has it the beasts have been sighted swimming in from the lightly guarded northern shore. I would send you there to investigate the cause behind their burgeoning numbers. Okay. Crab on the menu for dinner, eh? I can get behind that. Get the overwhelming feeling of pointless busywork about to hit me when I get back here. Anyway. You okay, sir? I'm gonna get some help with these crabs, I take it. I think you've got something in your eyes. Ah. Oh, she said crabs. Maybe I misheard. Maybe it was turtles. Ah, damn it all, Zest. We must see to these beasts. Damn it, got my expectations up for crab. Now I just have turtle. It's a shame, but it is what it is. Anyway, let's deal with this. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, some more coming. Get over here, you lot. No hitting the healer. No, that seems to be the last of them. Oh, maybe not. 7 health, there's no end to them. Prepare to fall back. Don't worry about it, I think we're fine. I'll see to the Shobax. You whelps just tried not to end up as turtle grub. That axe, I've not seen its like in about 5 minutes ago when we... It's not the same man. I guess he has a helmet on now. First, we must do what we can. Okay. Let's deal with these smaller fry for now. But that is a lot of angry turtles. Like something actually enraged the sea, and now it's coming for us all. How's this guy doing? Yeah, seems to be doing just fine. Well, we're done here, so I may as well lend a hand. There we go. I should send them scuttling back to their nests. You can call me Curious Gorge. One remark about the name and I'll rip your ugly heads from your shoulders and suck the marrow out of your twitching spines. Alright, calm down. Touching a nerve, are you? You two are guards from Costa del Sol, I reckon. Yeah, incorrect. Not as such, we are of the Marauders Guild, sent here by Axe Master Wernzone to assist in the defence. I'm Selquib and this is my comrade Zest. From the guild, you say? Well, blow me down and call me a bogey. Had you told me sooner, I'd have introduced myself with proper respect. You're Zest, right? We only just met, but I see in you a strength not found in ordinary men. What say you unleash the beast within and become a warrior with me? I don't know what that means. A warrior, you say? So it was you I saw brandishing battle techniques I had thought lost to the sands of time. Lost? Perhaps in these parts, but where I come from, the way of the warrior is alive and well. My tribe has been handing them down for thousands of years. Yet our numbers dwindle with every new summer. This is why I left the mountain where I was raised to come here. What say you, Zest, if you would walk the path of the warrior with me, seek me out at the Hidden Falls? Okay, sure, why not? I still don't really know what that means, but I guess I'll find out. Some new techniques, I guess. The warriors of old. We have all heard the tales, but never once did I dream that I would meet one in the flesh. My memory is cloudy, but many years ago it was said that a young marauder in the company of heroes who would unleash crushing blows theretofore unseen by his comrades. When the company disbanded, he vanished, never to be seen again. Might that be this curious Gorsh? I cannot vouch for the man's identity, but there can be no denying the display of strength we saw today. Nor that he has taken a liking to you, Zest. This could be an opportunity for the ages. Hidden Falls, was it? Well, in your boots, I would head off there without delay. I mean... sure, why not? See what he has to say at least. Bit of a trek here, and there's some angry looking beasties around, but that's fine. There, you should be able to get me past them pretty quickly. Right, now, where is he? Oh. Training under a waterfall, eh? How picturesque. I knew you would come, Zest. Let us begin. Any man can take up an axe and call himself a marauder, but to become a true warrior, he must prove he can tame the inner beast that guides the blade. I witnessed your battle with the Tells, and I must say I was impressed. You have proven yourself far more worthy of this than I could have imagined. Well, thank you. In your hand lies the soul of a warrior, a crystal within which deeds of thousands warriors from history are recorded. For countless generations, the soul has been passed on to those in my tribe who choose the path of the warrior, to guide them and aid them in their journey. When your inner beast awakens, and the runes will resonate, further empowering your will and granting you such strength as you never thought possible. Today there is cause for celebration, my friend. For through you have I ensured that my tribe's legacy will endure. Yes, it is for this day, this moment, that I came down from the mountain. Yet however earnestly I pursue my goal, I cannot deny the fear inside me that my mission will ultimately end in failure. You see, while I style myself a warrior, truth is that I left the mountains before my training was complete. While I carry with me the chronicles of my ancestors detailing the ancient arts of war, I lack the ability to fully decipher the texts. Yet there may still be hope, for there is another who fled my village, one who shared my dream of passing on the teachings of the tribe, and can read the tome, my brother. I think we may have met. Without him, I fear there is little more I can teach you at this time, but that will not discourage me from continuing my studies of the chronicles, nor shake my belief that further secrets will soon reveal themselves to me. Until then, I ask you use the knowledge I've passed on to you and continue your training. You must strive to harden your will so they may endure the strain of future burdens. Good luck, my friend. Okay. Well, looks like I've moved on from marauder training to warrior training. Ugh. Oh, there's a lot there I have to sort out. Darn it. I think that will do for now. Okay. Okay, that seems about set. Right, okay, I guess from here we can head off to GRIDANIA. Seems we don't have much else to learn here. Ah, Fears and Zest. How went the meeting with the sylphs? Pretty well. The fluid lettering of the little Solace Elder Frixio is as beautiful as it is unintelligible. A missive from the Sylph Elder himself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramuh. That's pretty much the gist of it, yes. So long as we leave the tempered ones be, we not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seesayer will be overjoyed to hear that the sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and acknowledge that they bear us no ill will. We may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. I bet something tells me you've got some more for me. Commander Helio appears to have more to say. Yep, I figured as much. The Sylphic folk have long been friends to GRIDANIA. The mere thought of being at war with them pained the Elder Seesayer to no end. But owing to your efforts, she will be able to rest easier. Being the benevolent soul that she is, my lady will surely try to find a way to reserve the tempering process. Once again, I thank you. Had the signs of the Seventh Dawn not offered to mediate between our people, suspicion and doubt may well have led us into needless conflict. Pray, pass on my regards to Lady Minfilia. Speak of the devil. Hello? Hello, Zest. Can you hear me? It's I, Minfilia. I gathered. Ida and Poplimo returned some little while ago, and they wasted no time in regaling me with a tale of your exploits. Thanks in large part to you, the name of one primal may be struck from our list of enemies, and the Gridanians may turn their attention to more pressing matters. Well done. Yet, at the end of one tale is but the start of another. Pray return to the waking sands at your earliest convenience. I would apprise you of the present situation in person. Okay. Thankfully, I have these handy Aetherite tickets still. Where are we? There we go. Let's get over to Vesperpadum. Find out what is required of me today. Oh, Tataru. I know it looked like a hobo who raided a charity shop, but excuse me. How are you? Oh, it feels my favourite adventurer. Welcome back, Zest. Lady Minfilia awaits you within the solar. Please enter at your leisure. How are you doing anyway, Tataru? Good evening, Zest. I trust your investigation is faring well. Yep, it is indeed. Right, into the Waking Sands. You have to wait outside here, my friend. They're not too fond of chocobos in the place. I am given to understand the matter of Ramuh has finally been resolved. I fear resolve bespeaks a permanence we cannot rightly claim. Yet I am well satisfied that the Lord of Levin will not trouble us in the foreseeable future. Your satisfaction is assurance enough for me. How fares the investigation? Well enough, Bancred is sparing no effort. They are many and one, just as you had suspected. Their purpose, however, eludes us still. I see. I have been meaning to ask, but is Alize quite well? I feel as if I'd scarcely seen her in recent days. Oh, you haven't, nor have I, alas. Alice has chosen to walk her own path, stubborn girl. But you may be assured our destination remains the same. And on that note, I take my leave of you. I trust the Baldesian report will serve you well. I take we can proceed as discussed? Why do you ask? You scarce need my permission to act. Oh, Alphino. Hello? It's good to see you again, Zest. I have been looking forward to congratulating you on your triumph in the Twelveswood. Owing to your efforts, conflict has been averted. Truly, you've done the Scions proud. With that, we can strike Ramuh from the list. So, who's next? The Sahagin and Leviathan? Lord of the Well has not answered his minion's call of late, nor is he expected to do so in the near future. While the Sahagin remain as aggressive as ever, they lack the quantity of crystals required to call forth their god. As with the Sylphs, we can leave them to their own devices, for a time at least. The time bears repeating. We can ill afford to fall complacent. It is as Stola says. Unless we know the minds of the beast tribes, we cannot predict with any certainty when a next primal will return to plague the land. This being the case, we must proceed with as much haste as prudence allows. Any word on Titan? The Maelstrom keeps the kobolds under constant observation. She'll hear from them ere long, you may depend on it. Indeed. So then, of all the known primals that have been active in recent times, we are left with... Gridania. Wait, I mean... UL'DAH, who is the primal of the Ixal who live near Gridania. Yes, that's what I meant. So many marms to cover. Would that there were a more efficient way to conduct our surveys. Were he still with us, we should not long have wanted for a more practicable solution. Okay. You're not wrong there. Where in the world are you, Chief? But one sure step at a time. Henceforth, the Order of the Twin Adder will handle all matters pertaining to the Sylphs, under the sage guidance of the Seed Seers. I bid you all enjoy a moment's respite. You have earned it. Why do I have a feeling that's not quite all? Is there something else, Zest? Ascians. Beg pardon. A man named LIMSALOMINSA sporting a red mask and robed in black. 12 preserve. Prior to the calamity, the Ascians took great pains to remain hidden. Why would they choose to cast off their veil of secrecy now? Gods, this bodes ill. We must take advantage of the present lull in primal hostilities and investigate this LIMSALOMINSA. Learn all we can of him and his designs. I dread to think... Yeah! The Taru! Yeah. If anyone has laid their hands on Tataru, I will shove my axe. Oh, okay. No need to worry, Tataru. A sylph in THANALAN? At long last, this one finds walking one's zest. Oh, NOSCEA. This one is most dependable of these ones. It is sent by Elder One Frixio to help walking ones. This one is called NOSCEA. This one comes as friend. Let these ones be friends. Pleasure to meet you, NOSCEA. Okay, well, let's check in with everyone. Thancred. Zest. Pray do not concern yourself with my warfare. My current investigation has yielded some curious results, and at present I am pondering how best to proceed. Okay. Oh look, the third of the twins, I take it. Excuse me, lad, this might sound strange, but you haven't by chance seen a fella that looks exactly like me. Two of them, actually. I'm looking for my twin brothers, see, and I heard they might have just come through here. They could be dead for all I know. At least it feels like I've been chasing ghosts for eternity now. Yeah, I've seen both of them. Don't worry about it. I'm sure you'll catch up in no time. Hello, I don't believe we've met. Greetings, Scion. I come on behalf of the students of Baldesion. You may address me as Clive. If there's some reason you're still here, please carry on. I'm not here to see you. Hey, Clive. Well, most pleasant of welcomes, but sure. Biggs Mage, how you doing? If only Master Garland was still with us. He was a brilliant man, full of life and purpose, kind and generous. He taught us everything we know about engineering, though, believe me, he could also be a very hard person to please. It would force us to completely rebuild devices if even a tiny flaw was discovered. I can only imagine what he'd say if he saw the tiny Bronco. Okay. How about you, Wedge? People in masks cannot be trusted, but Biggs and I wear masks all the time when welded. Brilliant insight, Wedge. Brilliant. Leviane, how are you doing? Breaking something there. In recent days, I've resumed my training. Idle hands make for idle minds, and painful memories all too quick to resurface. Take care of yourself. I'm starting to wonder if it's worth the hassle to prove who he was. I mean, maybe some folk would say, good on you mate, thanks for fighting to save Eorzea and whatnot, but I reckon most would ask what we've done for him lately, if not spit in our faces for allowing Bahamut to blow up half the goddamn world. Okay. Oriange? What is going on here? Knowest thou the import of broken staff within the solar? It fell from the grasp of Archon Louis Soir, man who in his abiding love for all Eorzeans shielded us against the storm of the calamity. Stars wheel across the heavens and the skies brighten once more. Survivors gather and ignite a fiery dawn to burn away the glowering shroud. But destiny, thou art beautiful. Yeah. Two types of Alamegans, fools who wish to fight back but know not how, and cowards who have chosen to run from their worries. The young man over there is striking an example of the former. Me, I'm the latter, or couldn't you tell? I wonder what young man he's talking about. Arnvold, maybe? Oh, Ida. NOSCEA and I both wear a mask. We're going to get along famously, I just know it. Look, NOSCEA, I realise this makes no sense to you, but you must try to be more discreet. Years ago, a law was enacted in UL'DAH whereby... please just trust me and stay out of sight. Walking ones from UL'DAH have not seen these ones before. This one knows. Still, must walking ones make such screaming sounds when seeing this one's face? This one cannot get a wink of rest. It is what it is, I'm afraid, NOSCEA. Masked man. I vaguely recall some Omar ranting about something like that in the middle of a skirmish. Of course I wasn't listening too closely on account of the fact their friends were trying to kill me. Don't mean to waste your time, friend, but that's the only thing what comes to mind. Yeah, don't worry about it. might be helpful. I'm involved. I am to meet with the antecedents soon to discuss a matter of great import. Arbor thinks it's about my first official mission. I suppose it would be good if it was, yes? I mean, I'm not sure if I'm ready, but still. You'll be fine, Arnvald, don't worry. I'm sure Minfilia won't ask you to do much you're not ready for. Stola, you're pondering over there. As you have doubtless witnessed in your travels, the lands of UL'DAH are gasping under the pall of suffocating darkness. I must wonder if it's darkness that invites disaster, or simply that disaster has left such gloom in its wake. One thing is for certain, now is not the time to relax our vigilance. Yep, pretty true, I suppose. Right, let's pop in to see Minfilia. Have I missed anyone? No, I don't think so. Yes, Tataru is ready to express her as ready to express her fright as she is to express everything else. Not all of us are forged of the same steel as you, I'm afraid. Don't worry about it, I can understand. It takes all kinds to make a family, and it pleases me to no end she sees ours continues to grow. One by one, the people of UL'DAH are beginning to unite. Zest, drawn to the hope that shines within you. Yet a darkness threatens to engulf this light. Never have I doubted the Ascians' presence, but they have grown so brazen as to carry their work in plain sight fills me with a sense of deep foreboding. Some more handy dandy Aephorite tickets, don't mind if I do. Minfilia would have you investigate the mysterious La Brea. I'm afraid there's no rest for the weary, Zest. We must delve further into the motivations of the masked man, the Ascian known as La Brea. This is an ideal moment to do so while our hands are not bound dealing with another primal. At present, we know little and less about the Ascians, only that destruction follows in their wake. I should not be surprised if these beings are behind the chaos that wrecks the realm. If my fears prove to be reality, we must do all in our power to stop them. Earlier I sent word to each Grand Company to solicit cooperation. The Immortal Flames responded to the effect that they have information on a potential sighting. This is intelligence we can ill afford to ignore. Go speak with the Flame Commander Swift at the Hall of Flames in UL'DAH to inquire further. How you go about the investigation thereafter I leave wholly to your discretion. But whatever you do, never forget that we are dealing with the unknown. You cannot take too many precautions. Be safe, Zest. I'll do my best, don't worry. So, head over to UL'DAH, I see. Head out of here first. Sure no one else has anything of interest. Tell me before I leave. I think everyone is as I left them. Okay. Anchorage, you right over there? Okay. In which case, we can just teleport over to UL'DAH. Okay, so Hall of Flames, eh? Well, I will get over to there shortly.